Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Magi Adventure of Sinbad episode 9. This episode, Hina, Jafar, and Sinbad are heading to another remote kingdom called Sasan. And it's known as the Land of Purity, and yeah, they got a whole very religious thing. Everybody who comes in isn't pure, blah blah blah. And like, oh my god, that kind of thing. And later, Sinbad's trying to figure out how they can set up a merchant thing, because the place did trade with Rem before, but apparently it's only because those two countries have, you know, good relations and all that. And they end up seeing the Night Captain, the Night King, whatever you want to call him, of Sasan, and we actually see that he's a dungeon capturer as well, because his spear had the same kind of symbol, albeit a different color, than Sinbad's. I was like, ooh, he captured a dungeon. I wonder what the power was. And later, while Sinbad and his comrades are at a foreigners-only inn, somebody is watching them, and it turns out it's the Night King's son. Mistros, whatever the heck the guy's name is, and he's all eager to find out about the outside world and asks them to tell him stories all about their adventures. And I'm guessing Sinbad told him everything. And now the kid is more and more excited to want to go to the outside world, though he's supposed to be a knight's apprentice and the son of the king, so he's kind of got a lot of responsibilities, and he doesn't want it anymore because he doesn't want to feel like he's trapped there, because the Knights of Sasan are not allowed to leave. So he's essentially like in a gilded cage. Anyway, he's got a little brother, and as well. And he tells his father that essentially he wants to travel. He wants to explore the world and see all of it it's got. And his dad essentially tells him he's not doing that, and slaps him when he talks back. And later, he goes and asks Sinbad, and then, please take me with you. I want to leave this place. And Sinbad tells him, only if you talk to your father about this, because you don't want to leave like that, essentially. You don't want to leave without telling anybody. And later on, he's going for his knight, try and, become a full-fledged knight. And his test is, he's going to face off against his father as the final challenge. Bad thing, whoever loses their head. And I'm not joking. He actually, we see the dungeon capturer's power with his spear. It makes like a big old barrier around himself, and sends any attack that hits it right back at the person. Before the guy can kill his own son, Sinbad steps in and stops it. This is actually the end of the episode. Now, as I finished the episode, I was like, oh, do they think that dungeon capture power of his is a sign is from God? If so, then Sinbad's going to destroy that ideal, because he's got two dungeon capture powers, not just one. Oh, that's gonna shatter their whole ideal. That's what I was thinking when I was watching this episode. Anyway, yeah, if you've gotten this far in the show and you haven't subscribed, go on ahead and subscribe. And if you're actually watching this video and you haven't subscribed already, put a comment down below and explain why you haven't subscribed, because I'd like to know your reasoning. I mean, I don't know what the benefit is to not subscribing to a channel, But, yeah, let me know your reasoning. I'd love to know, and maybe I can convince you. If it's something like I'm not watching a certain show you like, let me know what the show is, and I'll put it on the list. Anyway, I will see everybody next time.